Allez, c'est reparti. Vous êtes sur Bakael Live. Et on vient de libérer la dernière fin, normalement. Si ça reste logique.
Was that light from earlier your power? I see. The memories you shared concerned me, so I used my own power as well. Those memories are all possible futures. The pain I felt from them. It hurt me so deeply. And it's all your fault. Please, let me have this, just for a moment. I've seen all of the memories. I understand everything now. As such, I will cease my fixation on safety and security. I will make use of everything at my disposal, my authority included, to change our outcome. If that is how things are meant to end, then what becomes of the world is no longer my concern. I refuse to let anyone get hurt again. I refuse to let anyone disappear. Not you, Chio, nor anyone else. And I will not surrender. Not to Yoru, Dean Jingu, nor the irrationality of this world. Even if doing so turns me away from all safety and security. There are things more important to me now. Of course, I have already resolved to do so. I will be able to protect you and Chio more efficiently that way. Not to mention, I will get to know you better as well if I remain by your side.
Eh bah, tant mieux.
There are still so many things about you I'd like to learn. I want to be closer to you, if only for a little while. I want to be someone special to you. If, hypothetically, I were to say that, how would it make you feel?
Happy. I'm so happy. Allez, on passe par un bourrin. Après, on récupère la déléguée. Si je me prends pas un coup de poing, le jeu est irréaliste. C'est sûr qu'il nous faut un coup de poing, normalement. C'est obligé. Vu son caractère...
Hey. That light just now. That was your resonance, right?
Of course.
Well, thanks. It made me feel like shit. So, were those memories and feelings real? Did you... No. Did we really go through all of that together?
Yes, sir.
I'll believe it, coming from you.
Heureusement.
Sure thing. Weird. I almost feel like I miss seeing those smarmy TSC faces. Chio. She's alive too, right?
Ouais.
Glad to hear it. Still. We can't relax just yet. Not with all we know about the Dean. About Yoru. And most importantly, about you. I'm not gonna let anyone take a damn thing from me this time around. And that's a promise. You better see things through for real this time. Can't size me up unless you do. I'll bet you're just as sick of things ending the same way over and over again as I am.
Putain, elle est que 65. Ah putain, la déléguée, elle va être niveau 60. Ah putain, ça va prendre un temps fou à les monter.
I've been wondering, why exactly am I when I came to perhaps...
Oh. Thank goodness. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I had the weirdest daydream earlier. This strange light was wrapping all around me. Shio died, and we fought Kokoro. And then... you disappeared.
En rêve, je l'ai vécu 4 fois.
Painful beyond belief. What an awful dream. Maybe I'm more upset over what happened to Dr. Kakeru than I realized. Huh? What do you mean? Dr. Kakeru's power was space-time manipulation, right? So... all of that really happened? In that case... you lied. You came into my heart, but hid away your secrets. You told me to put my life on the line for you, and then you just left. I'm never going to let you off for this.
Boobies.
This time, I'm going to protect you. No matter what. Hey. If Dr. Kakeru's power brought you back in time, that means Chio was still okay, right? I see. That's good to hear. Of course. I've made my choice. I'm not going to waver anymore. For Chio, for you, and for myself. I made a promise to protect you with my life. And this time, I'm going to keep it. Looking forward to working with you again, Vice President.
Hop, hop. Bien, tout se passe comme prévu. Avec une musique triste, un petit peu trop importante quand même, faut arrêter. On devrait être content là, ils sont revenus, bordel de merde. Bon, d'un autre côté, s'ils avaient mis une musique en mode la 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 la, on aurait peut-être pas compris non plus.
Memories from a different me came flooding into my mind. Bits and pieces of yours did too. That. What was that? What happened to Chio, Yugo, and Sora was real? That's too fantastical to believe. It doesn't make any sense. But the way I felt when you disappeared before my eyes, the powerlessness, the despair, the knot in the pit of my stomach, they all tell me that everything I saw really did happen. I believe you. Not because it makes any logical sense, but because I just want to believe you. You're special to me, so I have to protect you. That's my ego, and I'm standing by it.
Pas très bien.
He's not here right now. He went out somewhere with Sora. Hey, did your resonance end up reaching them too?
Certainement.
You don't? Was that light something you used subconsciously then? If your power can just go off for anyone at any time. Maybe Sora and Yoru ended up getting memories from their other selves too. I understand. To be honest, there's still a lot I don't quite get, but I don't want you or Chio to get hurt. I'll do anything I can to prevent that from happening.
Parfait. On est tous d'accord. Allons-y. Allons péter des culs. Merde, ça a sauté trop loin.
it's a TSC meeting, just like old times.
Too bad the TSC's already been disbanded.
Don't ruin the moment, Prez. We came here because we wanted to. Simple as that. Same goes for everything we do from here on out. We don't need anyone's permission to call ourselves the TSC. Long as the gang's back together, that's more than enough reason for me.
I support that sentiment.
You're right. The TSC is hereby reinstated. You're okay with that, right, Vice President?
Yay! The TSC is up and running again! Everything's back to the way it was now. Still, it's kind of Nozomi, Shinya, Rio, it feels like forever since we've all been together like this.
Doesn't it? It was only just recently that everyone was starting to go their separate ways.
Ouais, mais tous vos souvenirs sont revenus.
But after seeing all those memories, it does feel like it's been a long time.
C'est ça.
I caught a glimpse of his memories too. There was so much pain and sadness. So many unthinkable things that happened. Dr. Kakeru's power made everything okay again. But none of those experiences can be undone. But even so, there's still the future to come. We're here right now. In the present, we can still change the future. And because of that, I want to ask everyone here in the TSC to help. I don't want any of us to fight each other. I don't want to see any more of our friends die. I want to find a happier ending for all of us. If we all work together, we can destroy those cruel and unfair futures we saw. I know this all sounds kinda silly, but...
Silly? What do you call all the crap we've been through already? After all the shit we've had to put up with, we're gonna need some high notes to balance it out.
Only he who chases two hares can catch both, after all. A certain show-off was the one who said that, if I remember correctly.
Right. That's the reason I came back to the TSC.
We're here because of the memories we saw. They speak for themselves.
Thank you so much, everyone!
All right. Let's figure out our next course of action right away.
On va défoncer le directeur.
I, for one, would rather avoid letting Chio and our vice president die. What about the rest of you? The only problem is how.
Yoru was the one who caused Chio's death. We can prevent it as long as we protect Chio and defeat Yoru.
But that doesn't account for the vice president. Yoru is his creator. If her power disappears, he does too.
To make matters worse, the vice president will also disappear if the dean is defeated. He was created with that purpose in mind. Once it is fulfilled, he will no longer exist.
There's no way out.
Yeah, we're stuck between a cruel rock and an unfair place. But we still have hope. There's some god out there that can grant us whatever wish we want, right?
Right. The memories he granted us have pointed in that direction numerous times.
I don't really believe in divine intervention, but it isn't like we have any better ideas.
Well, what are we waiting for then? Whatever's past that gate is there for the taking, God or otherwise.
A god, huh? I know Mr. Yugo mentioned it in his ideals, and it came up in Ryotaro's memories, but... can it really make wishes come true? What do we have to do to meet it?
That god should be able to grant your earnest desires. According to Yugo's memories, at least.
Either way, we don't have any other choice.
The only thing we know for sure is that gate floating around in the other world's the key.
Ah, tu avais raison, la porte sert à ça.
The hell are you doing?
Precog analysis. I was utilizing my authority to find a way to the gate.
But Kokoro, I thought you said you weren't going to use your powers in the academy.
I no longer care, as long as I can protect what is dear to me. I am officially a loose cannon now.
Damn. I didn't know you had it in you.
So, what did you see?
I saw him, as well as a number of symbols that resembled letters. They were very faint. I could not make them out.
Portable. J'avais raison. J'aime avoir raison.
Symbols, huh? Come to think of it, I remember reading about something like that in Cromwell's writings. There's a sign that you can only see after proving your worth by overcoming all of the monarchs. Using the sign opens the way to the gate. These symbols that Kokoro's talking about could be that very same sign. He's already defeated every monarch except for Vanity, and Kokoro's precog analysis implies he's important. It's more than likely that he already has the qualifications needed.
If that sign only shows up for the worthy, then I guess that means we have to leave it up to Mr. VP.
Comme d'hab, quoi.
Yeah, as much as it pains me to admit.
You can do it! Find that sign!
Rah, rah.
You're the key, man. Don't let us down.
We'll also look through anything we can for hints about where the sign might be. Don't worry. If anyone can find it, it's you.
C'est le téléphone.
A sign that can only be seen by the... I wonder if it looks like nothing at first, but change your...
I saw around 9 or 10 symbols and I couldn't quite make them out, but they weren't anything.
Assuming you do find the sign, how does a door to the other world, or maybe the sign itself is...
Yo, Mr. VP. Remember when you and me she said something about how her precog analysis gives her different results depending... It's limited to answers that are possible for that. If there's a way to get to the gate in the other... It could be related to our usual ways into the other world.
Kokoro mentioned seeing some kind of hiragana. It'd be nice if we had even the slightest clue what language. Hopefully it ends up being something you can recognize.
Je sens que ça va pas être si facile que ça en fait. Donc en gros, en fait, il y a que ces deux-là qui sont en dessous du level nécessaire pour moi. En dessous de 70, je pense qu'on n'y arrivera pas. Pire de moi, on l'avait monté 80 quand même. J'étais motivé. Alors. 2, 0, 6, 3, 1, 4, 5, 1.
Let's go, Kokoro!
For the people I seek.
I defy you.
Ça a quoi comme sens de faire ces monstres?
I'll see from my...
How vexatious.
It's all mine. Take this, assistant.
With all of my heart. Attack!
Stay in your lane. I'll see for myself. I'm with you.
I love you.
Another.
So annoying. So annoying. Hand it over.
No forgiveness. Witness vanity. Away with you.
I will
Supporting. Assisting.
with all of my heart. I apologize.
Stay in your lane. That'll be done. I'll see for myself.
How vexatious. You've been bested.
see for myself.
Irritating. So annoying. So annoying. Hand it over. How boring.
Oh, les mecs essayent de faire le tour pour me passer dans le cul.
Stay in your lane. I'll see for myself. Ha! Got you!
I will.
How vexatious. Weakly.
Got you!
I will.
Assisting! Assisting! It's all mine. It's over.
Irritating. So annoying. So annoying. Hand it over. How boring.
Whitney spent. Take this.
With all of my heart. There.
Stay in your lane. I'll see for myself. Got you! Another. It's all mine.
Irritating.
Don't bother.
So annoying.
Payback.
Hand it over. How boring.
I defy you.
With all of my heart. There.
Stay in your lane. I'll see for myself.
How vexatious.
It's all mine. Don't bother. Payback.
So annoying. Hand it over. How boring.
It's not over yet. No mercy.
It's over.
Stay in your lane.
How vexatious.
It's all mine.
So annoying. Hand it over. How boring.
It's not over yet.
With all of my heart.
Stay in your lane. I'll see for myself.
How vexatious.
It's all mine.
So annoying. Hand it over. How boring.
I defy you.
heart.
Stay in your lane. I'll see for myself. Eradicate!
How vexatious. Go forth.
Very well. It's all mine. Here you are. Very well. How boring. I defy you.
With all of my heart.
Stay in your lane. I'll see for myself. Eradicate!
How vexatious.
It's all mine. An easy win.
How vexatious. Go forth.
Leave it to me. Annihilate! No use.
With all of my heart.
Stay by your command. Eradicate!
How vexatious.
It's all mine. Collapse! Assist! I defy you.
With all of my heart. I apologize.
Stay in your lane. You got this. And easy. I leave it to you. Got it. Don't give in, I say.
You've been tested.
I'll take care of you.
With all of
Stay in your lane. I'll see for myself. Checkmate. An easy win.
with all of
Stay in your lane. We made it, Kokoro.
an inevitable outcome.
C'est ça qu'il fallait faire? Ou pas? Pas l'impression.
I take it you're seeking the sign to the... If one could perceive the sign just like... But what if you put it the opposite? If someone could not recognize it, the sign could appear right in front of their eyes. And you... But never mind all of these clues.
Bon, ce qui est sûr, c'est que ça n'a pas servi à rien. C'était un 8 et que le signe cassé, ça soit un 0. Qu'est-ce que vous en pensez? Ça fait sens ou pas? 8, 0, 3, 1, 4, 5, 1, étoile, 8. Ah, mais là, j'ai totalement évité un des symboles. Ah, 3.
Rout them. Witness them. Take this. Stay in your lane. It's all mine. And easy. I'm with you. Payback. I defy you. Stay in your lane. Don't give in. It's all mine. It's over. Null and void. It's looking up. Null and void. For my lord. For my lord. It's over. Another. It's looking up. For my lord. It's looking up.
No mercy. Lord.
Pas simple, mais c'est pas ça. Première année, classe A. Bon, réfléchis. Internet te donne pas d'indice pour les seins. Et j'ai pas envie d'aller chercher la solution. Je veux juste qu'on m'explique comment lire. Personne discute sur ces symboles, il y a que moi qui galère. C'est pas possible. Les gens sont graves, hein. Vraiment. suis d'accord que c'est pas un jeu très bien fini, mais de là à dire comment ça se fait qu'il coûte 60 euros, hein, ils abusent un peu quand même. Surtout qu'il y en a qui payent FIFA tous les ans et qui se plaignent pas. Bon, c'est visiblement que moi qui galère. Je veux dire que c'est moi qui suis con. Bon, d'accord, c'était pas un 0, c'était un 8.
Just like when I got dragged into the other world.
Stay close, Gio.
What a bizarre development. What an
You managed to find the sign?
Ouais, c'était dans mon téléphone.
At this rate, everyone in the whole damn room's gonna. This is one precarious position you've picked to place a call. It's attempting to connect to the depths of the other world. If I had this pelter of powers past my prowess, my current capabilities can't. One could consider it like a black hole. Drawing. Steal yourself as best as you can.
Attends. Sephiroth.
Everyone okay?
This kind of reminds me of the first time we got sucked into the other world.
Though the shock and fear isn't really there anymore, now that we've gotten used to it.
So this is the game.
It's a little intimidating how big it is up close.
monumental, in a word.
It was always so far away when we saw it in the other world.
So the god we've been talking about is behind this thing, right? The hell's this?
Un boubou.
A terrible farce, that's what. Silly Ryotaro. That gate won't open for those who aren't worthy. Good evening.
She's alone. Has she split off from the Dean?
What happened to Sora and Yugo?
Oh, you're still worried about them? After everything they put all of you through? Shinya. You're an inspiration to loyal little lapdogs everywhere.
Everything they put all of us through? Don't tell me.
The despicable moment you and Sora did me in. The delightful time I had toying with Chio. I saw it all. Every one of my plans had been foiled. And it's all your fault. So don't blame me when things go south for you.
The fact that you will disappear, one way or another. What exactly are all of you gathered here for? Surely you don't hope to make a wish to that god.
Sora!
Thank you for worrying about me, Shinya. You're a kind boy. But I am not Sora Jingu any longer. I've graduated, in a manner of speaking. You've seen the memories, Shinya. You should already know. I am nothing more than the Monarch of Woe, a mere servant to my pact-bearer. And while it's the first time I've introduced myself as such, I do have a name. Tristia.
Huh?
We were able to regain the memories preserved in our souls, thanks to your resonance. Memories of this world and its countless iterations. As well as that imposter of mine over there. I took the initiative in separating the two of us. She is now under the control of my pact-bearer. Yes.
Thank goodness.
And what are you so relieved about? You really don't understand anything, do you? This is nothing more than bad ending number 5.
There's no need to mind their words. This is simply a matter of drawing the current story to a proper close.
Hugo?
Come here, Shinya. You have a role to play as a member of the Jingo family.
What role?
The role we play for the world. As for him, he must be removed from it entirely.
What are you talking about?
Cool it. Don't just go running over to him.
Mr. Date, would you mind not interrupting a conversation between father and son?
Can it, old man? How did you even get here anyway?
Only those worthy enough to see the sign should be able to access this place.
Hugo, what's going on here?
Hugo. All this time you've called me by that name. In truth, it is but a pseudonym I adopted in order to live in this country with Sora. It is not my true name. Now that the real Sora is gone, it is merely a name that rings hollow with melancholy.
Il a écrit plein de livres sympas qu'on a lus.
My true name is Hugo Cromwell.
It can't be. You're HC? The author of the Cromwell records?
Ah, so you're familiar with my work. That simplifies things.
If you wrote the Cromwell records, then you must have taken down all of the monarchs.
Then that means Hugo is worthy too?
You have my gratitude. Thanks to your resonance, it has all started to come together. Your power, animakinesis, served as the catalyst through which the restrictions placed upon me were removed. I have recalled my love for my dearly departed Sora. It has steeled my resolve to protect the world and the Academy which she so loved, to carry on her will. You are the monarch of vanity, or rather a pale imitation of it. But regardless of the mistakes that resulted in your creation, I am grateful you saved me. Yes, the power you hold was mere happenstance. You were never meant to be born with it.
I don't care if he's a monarch, an imitation, or a mistake. I'm not going to let you talk to my brother like this. Even
T'es
if
qu'un
you
méchant.
didn't create him, he's still part of my family. He's still a human being.
A human being? And what makes you so sure of that? He is a creation. The powers he uses are an aberration. They are not of this world.
Just because someone made him doesn't mean he's less of a person. And the reason he has any powers at all is because he's a pact bearer. Just like you, Mr. Hugo.
We are nothing alike. That boy is no pact bearer. Allow me to dispel one of your many misconceptions. You have never encountered any mist corresponding to your authority. The same applies to your ideals. It's only to be expected. After all, you've never made a pact. Like Yoru, you are using my ideals as a source of power. Power once possessed by me. Moreover, while pact bearers can indeed use authorities, they do not have the power to control fiends. The fact that you can do this is proof that you are not a pact bearer, but an imitation of a monarch. You are not a person. You are a cheap replica of the Monarch of Vanity.
What are you saying? Mr. Bunny's the Monarch of Vanity. He's the one who made a pact with him.
Pride, wrath, envy, lust, greed, sloth, gluttony, woe, vanity. No more than 9 monarchs have ever existed. Over 40 years ago, Tristia absorbed the Monarch of Vanity, hoping to steal the power of anima-kinesis. With it, she intended to resurrect the real Sora, soul and all.
C'est qui Tristia?
But in the end, she was unable to control the authority of a different sin, and was forced to abandon her efforts. When Yoru split herself off, the core of the Monarch of Vanity followed, and so did it end up seeping out, resulting in the incomplete imitation standing before us. In regards to you, Vanitas, as far as I know, there has never been mention of a monarch like you. You haven't formed a pact with anyone. There's no way you possibly could. Am I mistaken? Unfathomable thing.
How callous and cruel, calling me a thing. And yet, you are conclusively correct. Recall, if you will, how I always spoke back when questioned about your ideals or pact. You're asking for the unfeasible. Your thinking lacks even an inkling. It's really not all that surprising a twist. You can't void or locate what doesn't exist. Case in point. Have I ever manifestly mentioned myself as a monarch? Or been duly designated a demon?
Then, it's true?
He really isn't a pact bearer?
He is simply a monarch in the guise of a human.
It seems you finally comprehend the truth. He is vanity incarnate, plain at personhood. There is no value, no dignity in his life as a human. Yoru created you after countless failures. You've seen your hollow brethren, haven't you? Only one thing separates you from them. The reason you have an ego and will is because you possess the core of the Monarch of Vanity. You, Tristia, and Yoru are alike in one respect. You are free to develop an ego and a will. Imitate humans all you like. But you will never be one, no matter how much you look or act the part. Don't make the mistake of believing your own lie. Masquerading as man is a pathetic endeavor.
Okay.
Miss Aikawa, Miss Hinata, Miss Surugadai, Mr. Date, Shinya. I can gather the reason you've come here. Your wish is to save him, is it not?
And what if it is?
If that is indeed the case, then I am here to stop you. If you refuse to understand that there's no value in saving someone that isn't human in the first place, then you should know that the entity waiting ahead is dangerous beyond comprehension. Its power is no different from that of an authority. Rather, the authorities themselves stem from its power. It is extraordinary, supernatural, outside the bounds of rationality. No matter what it is you wish for, the world will be affected by its power. Even if you wished away the distortions and mist, another threat would appear to replace them. That is why it has been sealed behind the gate. I urge you all to reconsider. That is all I ask. I have no intention of hurting any of you. Tristia and Yoru will return to the other world as monarchs, and the barrier will be lifted. If Miss Surugadai and Mr. Date will not relinquish their powers, so be it. I will simply keep watch over them. The power of resonance has conveyed unto me the goodness that lies within you all. Do you understand? Were you to disappear, were everyone to abandon the notion of your continued existence, they could all live happily ever after. You are the only thing that stands in their way. You'll surrender yourself, won't you?
No! You can't! You can't give up! If you disappeared, I don't know what I'd do. You're my brother, no matter what anyone says. If your existence causes a world of distortions,
So be it.
then that's the world I'd rather have. If living in a world without distortions means you can't be there, then forget it. A happy Any ending without you isn't happy at all.
I agree with Chio. The reason we came here wasn't to save the world. It was to save you. You helped me forgive myself. If you disappeared now, I don't think I could do it again. You have to live. For me and you both.
How you were born and what other people say about you doesn't mean shit. You're you. You're the only one who can walk on my level. So keep your head up. Show us what you're made of. If you feel guilty about causing distortions just by being alive, then all you gotta do is make up for it.
I will never forgive you if you choose to give up. Who or what you are is of no consequence to me. My happiness is being together with you. I have so much more to learn about you. So please, don't leave us.
What a shame. I thought all of you had more sense than this. Shinya, you understand, don't you?
Hugo. You have the qualifications to make it here. You could go through the gate if you wanted. What did you end up wishing for?
Nothing. I couldn't. Had I revived Sora, the world she loved would have been annihilated. Sora, the real Sora, would never forgive me for that. I realized this right before I was about to utter my wish, and stopped myself.
So you made the Monarch of Woe replace Sora and tried to forget about everything instead.
Smart boy. It pains me to say this, but that was my fatal mistake. I succumbed to woe. It was my fault that demented Tristia started pitting students against one another like pieces on a board. The last few decades have been a nightmare, without end or meaning. There are no words to describe my shame.
Maybe so. But for a time, I felt like I was living in a dream. If you're going to deny everything about the Hugo I know, then you aren't him at all. You're just a stranger named Hugo Cromwell. You're special to all of us. So please, don't be like him. Don't deny being the vice president we all know and love. Especially if you care about us as much as we care about you. That's what I learned from you.
Lamentable, each and every one of you, bending to the whims of your egos, bringing distortions upon the world. All of you are truly deranged. You are no more than unsettled, driven to madness by your egos and desires.
Et alors, ça se passe mal?
Unfortunately, it appears I will have to protect the world from the distortions myself. Tristia, Yoru, lend me your power. We must not hold back against them. Show no mercy.
Foolish humans. Struggle as you may. You won't stand a chance against our unbridled power. I shall purge this world clean of your filthy existence. Bear with me. Your compliance will not be necessary.
I refuse to meet a wretched and miserable end alone. You are my child, after all. If I have to go down, then I'll drag you to the depths of hell with me.
Things wouldn't have to end like this if you did not exist. None of those you hold dear would have had to get hurt. You should rue the day you were born, and rue it you shall.
Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na,
I
na.
defy you. Null and void. Stay in your lane. It's all mine.
How vexatious.
Support. Slaughter them.
Lord damn.
Your birth.
Resistance. I'm not going to
I defy you. Stay in your lane. It's all mine. I'll see for myself. I'm with you. Got you. Support. Slaughter them. Wretched.
humans truly to the depths of hell.
I defy you. Null and void. So this is madness. Don't give in. It's all mine. Ha! I'll see for myself. Ha!
I need only obey.
Slaughter them!
Resistance is. I'm not going to stop.
Support! So this is madness. It's all mine. It's over. Another. I'm with you.
How vexatious. You've been bested. Resistance is. I'm not going to stop.
Witness vanity. So this Don't give in. It's all mine. I'll see for myself.
How vexatious.
Slaughter them!
Resistance is to the depths of hell.
Attack. Witness vanity. Supported.
How vexatious.
Slaughter them!
Your birth.
Humans enter Nirvana.
Counterattack! Die already! Witness vanity! Null and void. Stay in your lane. Awaiting orders. I'll see for myself. Once more supported.
You've been bested.
Your birth.
Humans truly are to the dark age.
Take pride in vanity. Don't give in. It's all mine. Here I come. I'll see for myself. It's in your hands. Reject the emptiness.
How vexatious. Go forward.
Very well. Slaughter them!
Humans truly are foolish. Go inside.
Awaiting orders. I'll see for myself. It's in your hands. Take pride in vanity. Audacious.
Go forth.
I'll sever you down to your soul. It's over. Slaughter them. Your fit of mine. Your birth prevail.
All things must pass.
So this is madness. Is madness. Awaiting orders. Another. As you wish, my lord.
Here I come.
Predictable. As you wish, my lord. Heal. It's not over yet. Reject the emptiness. I'll see for myself. Heal. I owe you.
Elle a une attaque qui s'appelle Tata, quoi.
see for myself. As you wish, my lord.
You have my thanks.
Red authority activate. I defy you. Reject the emptiness. So this is madness. Awaiting orders. I'll see for myself. Once more! Assist!
You have my thanks.
Awaiting orders.
Je pensais qu'il utiliserait son pouvoir, mais...
The victor is clear.
Comment ça se fait qu'il ait pas essayé de faire son pouvoir ultime?
How could I lose to an ego that defies the state of the world? How could I lose to these emotions I've abandoned? I will not accept this. I refuse to accept this.
Ah, d'accord, il y a une phase 2 en fait.
I will not be defeated by the likes of you.
Cease with your struggling in vain. Your losing was long preordained. You, whose endeavors left nothing to show, have already lost to this world long ago.
Silence! Stay out of this, beast! Tristia! Yoru! Get up! Now! Damn it! Stand up and fight! I command you!
A pitiful man with no hint of esteem. Perhaps you were happier lost in a dream.
My monarchs, they're vanishing? But my ideals haven't been shattered.
Oh, on the contrary, they did just before. The second you threw your own wish out the door, you gave up your wish, your deepest desire. You quenched what was left of your heart's deepest fire. For years did your brittle ideals subside. They couldn't take having their purpose denied. Your prided principles have perished.
But I only gave them up for her sake.
You are but a fool of your own designation, fussing over matters above mortal station. Hugo! Lighten up a little. It's not like his life's on the line. Other pact bearers had similar ordeals. Part of his soul shattered with his ideals.
Ouais, mais attends, ça fait 40 ans qu'il est comme ça.
We weren't supposed to defeat Miss Sora and Yoru. The Vice President is going to disappear.
Damn it! Get the gate open already! We gotta shove him in there!
Will he make it in time? What if he disappears inside the gate?
Panic! Panic!
Panic! Panic!
Calm yourselves.
I am
We
bananas.
can't! He's about to disappear!
If you know something, tell us, Vanitas. What should we do? You've all attained awareness of an almighty actuality. Even if he were to disappear, you need only to prove your worth once more, then present to the god what you wish for. His revival as a human soul. Or was that not your major goal?
No. This isn't about us bringing him back. I don't want to see him disappear at all. Not again.
Not again.
Yeah, even if we did get him back, I've had enough taken from me already.
Please, Mr. Bunny! Help us!
Monsieur le Lapin.
Humans are incomprehensibly strange. Every last one is completely deranged. You are a demon, plain and stark. One who had failed to become a monarch. Hugo's ideals supplied you with power. Losing them puts you in your final hour. Monarchs draw strength from ideals that rise, by means of their pacts with their human allies. In different words, and this is a fact, someone among you all must form a pact.
Oh, si seulement il y avait une
Do
petite
so,
sœur.
and even this monarch who failed will, through his ideals, be briefly bailed.
I'll do it. I'll make a pact with him. That's okay, right, Mr. Bunny? I'm not a pact bearer yet.
Indeed. Gio, tell him to live, lest he fall apart. Make it a wish from the depths of your heart. As for you, take an oath and swear a vow that you will live no matter how.
Please. Don't disappear. You're special to me. I'm begging you. You have to live.
It is insufficient.
Shinya?
You have to live. I'm worried about the distortions this will cause in the world. That goes without saying. But even so, I want you to stay alive. I want that so much it defies all logic and reason. That's my ego.
The light. It's getting brighter?
What's happening? Isn't this supposed to be a one monarch, one pack bear kind of deal?
Exceptions exist. So long as their wishes are the same, souls of similar structure can share.
Like Akane and Sumire?
But they were twins, unlike any of us.
You share your recurring soul's memories, due to the resonance that he carries. Were that the cause, I'd not be surprised. The shape of your souls have harmonized.
Then in that case, I'll wish with you.
I will too.
Count me in. You guys couldn't do this without me anyway.
You have to live. I vowed to keep my promise to you. I don't want to feel the pain of breaking it ever again.
Without you, I'd be all by myself again. So live. Please, don't leave me all on my own.
Yo, Mr. VP, don't give up, all right? As long as you keep going, I'll be with you every step of the way. So come on, live!
I made you a promise.
Stay by my side.
Don't even think about fading away on us.
Please, stay with us and live.
Change de forme ou pas? C'est Shio qui va se battre maintenant ou...
By the way, Vanitas, is this our ideal?
Elle est toute fine.
It's pretty small compared to the ones we've seen before. Defunct, defective, and dull. Just one look says it all.
Say that again!
His monarchhood is not quite up to snuff. His principles aren't condensed enough. Alas, the authority of vanity will be absent among you. However, if all you desire is for him to live, he should last for several days. Take or give.
That is relieving to hear.
Don't freak us out like that.
Now. Tell me, Henryotaro, Shinya, Chio, Kokoro. Step to the gate, make your way through. Do so, and surely your wish will come true.
Hey, Vanitas. Is what Mr. Yugo said true? That even if we wished the distortions away from the world, they'd just be replaced by some other threat?
That would depend on the way one perceives. Threats and distortions are what one believes. Change can impact things in various ways. Some you might see with a negative gaze. Whatever the case, if still you have faith in your ego and wishes left on your plate, then gather together your gumption and go into the gate.
You don't have to tell us twice.
Right. It wouldn't make sense to give up now.
Our resolve is firm.
Let's make our wish, everyone. We have a promise to keep. What's wrong, Chio?
Shouldn't we take Mr. Yugo to the infirmary first? I'm sure all of us are tired too. Plus, we don't know what's waiting for us on the other side of the gate. Maybe it'd be better if we took a break and come back?
Huh. You got a point there.
Agreed. Preparation is important, and the gate will not go anywhere.
Sounds like a plan. I'll carry Yugo back with us.
All right. Let's return to the classroom and come back after we've had some time to catch our breath. Thanks for looking out for us, Chio.
Of course.
Anyway, we're gonna head back to the academy for now. See you in a bit.
Deepest reaches. Vain. Empty ego.
Ça explique pourquoi il y avait encore 2 trophées en fait.
There. Here's your medicine. Don't push your...
I'm sorry.
barrier around the academy seems to be getting fainter. Maybe it's because Mr. Yugo's ideals are gone. All we have to do now is make it out safely. Then we can live happily ever after.
Our battle with Mr. Yugo answered a great many questions, both about him and you as well. But another mystery has taken its place. Tell me, just what in the world is Vanitas? He easily stopped Mr. Yugo's attacks. He's far too strong to not be a monarch. Not to mention, he's overly knowledgeable about matters pertaining to the other world. Still, I don't think he's an enemy, given how he's behaved so far.
Dr. Neko gave Yugo a checkup. She said he seems fine, more or less. I'm sure he'll recover eventually, like the other pack bearers. I'm worried about what memories he's going to lose, though. I really do care about him. He's irreplaceable to me. Oh, the same goes for you too, of course. I just hope Yugo and I can go back to the way we were once he wakes up.
Vice President, I'm glad we were all able to make it back here safely, especially you. But it's still too early to relax. We don't know what's waiting for us on the other side of the gate. What if it's one of those scary, wrathful gods? It could just pop out of nowhere and start chasing us around. Well, whatever's there, we'll be okay as long as we're prepared.
Seriously, man. Don't you have any idea how freaked out I got when you started? Anyway, we don't have a clue what that god behind the gate, but if there's one thing we know how to do...
C'est sûr que ce sera un lapin géant.
It almost astounds me how blithe you all are. That's not to say being prepared is bizarre, but even so, the final hurdle has yet your moment of truth, abundant in strife, shall ascertain if you're entitled. Let loose your power and do not succumb. Prove.
Et faire pipi. Pas bloquer le dialogue.
Now then. I presume you're positively perfectly prepared? Lay your worthy hands upon the gate. Open the path that leads to your fate. The rest of you can enter too. Just follow him as he goes through.
Huh? But Ryotaro couldn't get in before, right?
Completely correct. He couldn't. Normally, only the worthy and great are actually able to pass through the gate.
Mais maintenant qu'ils ont passé un
By the
pacte.
pact that you have created, the bonds between your souls have upgraded. All of you are bound by prayer, both in your wish and the monarch you share. In other words, naught will prevent it from being done, should you all pass through the gate as one.
That sounds like kind of a cop-out, but okay, I guess.
How long do you plan to make us wait? Hurry it up and open the gate. Now go. A firm resolve dwells in each of you. Follow your egos and see your wishes through.
Ah, elle vient avec nous du coup?
So this is the other side of the gate?
The hell? There's nothing here.
Nothingness upon nothingness. A world of empty void.
Is the god out for lunch, maybe?
Il laisse faire un McDo et revient.
Silent, spacious, still. I'm sure it's more boring than you had expected. It's hard to look out there and not feel dejected. You have eyes, don't you?
What does that even mean, Mr. Bunny?
C'est Monsieur Bunny le...
Don't be daft. I do not deceive. This is what lies past the gated facade. A prison housing the wish-granting god.
What are you playing at? You're the only one here besides us.
Yeah, we've got a wish to make. If this god really is here, why don't you tell it to show up already?
The god with whom you seek to fraternize has always been right here, before your eyes.
J'explique pourquoi il est attaché.
You don't mean...
But you're just a stuffed animal.
If this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
Mr. Bunny is a god?
Comparatively correct, though not completely. My corporeal corpus can't come out of this cage's confinement. A pitiful human had wished it be so. Such was the oath I would rather forego. I am an incarnation. The true God will manifest momentarily with myself as its medium. Present to the God your egos and your will. Do so, and your wishes it will surely fulfill. What? I just lent a hand to help keep the pace. Fate already deemed you would reach this place. Wayward whims and flights of fancy. Solitary seclusion is so sorely stale.
A bored god? This is a joke.
I am absolute, yet apathetic. Invariable, yet impressionable. In short, even one of my station has moments of deep contemplation.
What? Vanitas? I don't like where this is going.
What are your intentions?
As I mentioned, the god will manifest momentarily. It is me, yet also not, as it were. Brace yourselves, for anything could occur.
Anything, huh?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
The god grants one wish to those who it meets, provided they're part of the worthy elites. All of you must prove that you are worthy to go near it, through unwavering egos, immovable will, and unshakable spirit. Where you are now is the other world, the metaphysical realm unfurled. Your magic ears, your powers, all are fueled by your ego, will, and spirit. Therefore, it is only by wielding them that you can demonstrate your merit. Do you not harbor disquiet and fear over granting the wish you hold so dear? Still so stubborn. I'll give you one final piece of assistance. Emptiness is the essence of existence. There is no such thing as meaning or worth. They're merely vain concepts to which man gave birth. And yet, by the same token, no matter what you do to the world, you'll never be denied. For threats and distortions aren't things innately classified. So distort all you want. Defy common sense. I sure wouldn't take any major offense. For emptiness is, as ever, the essence of existence. For in a way, this world has been writhen and warped from the womb. You, who have come into being with an ego and will to bear, submerge in your vanity all you perceive as irrational and unfair. For your ego is what you are. Worry not about the world, and live as you will on the earth. That is, after all, the reason you were given an ego at birth. The time for talk is through. All that is left is to make me aware. Show me the radiant souls that you bear.
Alors, à quoi tu ressembles, Mister Lapin? Ça, c'est la vraie question. Savoir à quoi ressemble le pathétique démon.
Children of man. My name is Yog-Sothoth. tremble in delight, for I am the abyss. I am one, and I am all, the part and the sum, the world and the self, ephemeral, eternal, emptiness, emergence, existence.
This is the god?
But it feels more like a...
Like a demon.
Incorrect. Yog-Sothoth is undoubtedly a god, albeit an evil one.
That makes sense. It sure looks like something that can pump out demons.
You who have worn your egos proud, you who have held your wills up high, present them unto me. Your egos that adorn my empty self, your wills that rattle my empty self, your spirits that oppose my empty self, your vainglorious wishes that deny emptiness itself.
Ça ressemble à la chanson de...
Relay them unto me with all that you are, body and mind. Relay your souls unto me in full.
Weathering with me, les enfants de la pluie. Oh, je les connais, eux. Super bien et tout, c'était pas les premiers démons qu'on a croisés?
Null and void. Give me an order.
defy you. Null and void. Give me an order. It's all mine. Here you are. Got it.
Oula, oula, oula. Je fais une grosse baisse de frame. Je vais attendre 5 secondes avant de repartir.
Null and void. Stay in your lane. My good man. And another. I'll see for myself.
You have my thanks. Oh, you can continue.
I defy you. Stay in your lane. Don't give it up. It's all mine. Good. Support. I'll see for myself. Here.
You have my thanks.
Assist. Following up. Authority of greed. Authority of love.
What is
I defy you. That's it. Another. Don't give in. It's all mine. I'm with you. Another. Let's see. Got you. Another. Following up.
Ça pue la merde.
By your command. Don't give it to me. Slaughter them. Your well, that should do it.
Nous pouvons y aller. Oh!
You have earned my recognition. Your egos, your wills, your hearts and minds, the radiance of your souls. You who are worthy, relay unto me the wish you desire. Stand with pride. You have prevailed in your struggle against the irrational and unjust. Furthermore, the days that I mingled alongside you all were always amusing and never banal. Farewell.
Eh ben, pas si mal. Franchement, pas si mal. Bon, ils ont oublié de mettre le... Ah non, ils ont oublié de mettre le texte blanc.
しれないね。君がもし望めば、君がもし願えば、僕の心は決まってる。君を助けに行くよ。君がもし望まず、君がもし願わず、でも僕はもう決めてる。君を助けに行くよ。空に絵を描いたら、空想っていうな、知ってるよ。幻みたいな物語でしょ。君だって気づいてたはずだ。大切なものを大切と言えるまでこんなにかかっちゃったよ。いろんなことがあったよ。君のことも聞かせておくれよ。この世界の愛しさの話をしよう。君がまだ望めば、君がまだ願えば、僕の心は決まってる。君を助けに行くよ。君がもう望まず、君がもう願わず、でも僕は嫌われてても君を助けに行くよ。君を掴み損なうような役立たずな腕を何度もいでしまおうと思ったか。でも僕が腕をちぎるたび縫い付けてくれるような傍らには君がいる。そんな幻君はまだ望むか、君はまだ願うか。いや君がどんな答えを用意したとしても、君がもし望めば、君がもし願えば、僕の心は決まってる。君を助けに行くよ。君がもし望まず、君がもし願わず、でも僕はもう決めてる。君を助けに行くよ。
The world is empty, devoid of meaning, devoid of worth, devoid of all fairness and rationality. But even so, that's all the more reason I pray that your ego fills this vacant world with the vanity it so desperately needs.
Qu'est-ce qu'on a avec cette fin?
Hey, guys, don't forget our once we get outside, we're gonna go to a whole... « 50 nuances de gris, quoi. »
There. Here's your medicine. Don't push your...
Ah oui, c'est vrai qu'on en a utilisé un pendant le combat. C'était Monark. À bientôt sur Bakael Live pour du Final Fantasy. Allez, ciao.